You want me to do the intro on this one, or
Sure.
do you want to do this?
You can do it. It's your bottle.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to this episode of Whiskey Wisdom. Today we're going to be taking a look at this bottle of Weller Special Reserve, which none of us has tried before now. We're really looking forward to it. It's the King of Wheated Whiskeys by Buffalo Trace. So stay with us.
The king of wheat?
That's what I'm hearing.
Wow. Okay, I can't wait to taste this.
It took me forever to find this bottle, Chaz, just so you know.
Awesome.
Not only am I surprised we have this today, I know there's been a lot of reviews on this, but why don't you tell the price that you got it for?
I got this for $39. Now, MSRP on it is like $28.99, but I mean, around here you can easily find these marked up to $100 to $200. They're just tough to find.
The secondary / tater market is ridiculous on these things. But I've never had a Weller at all. You want to give kind of the history of this?
Yeah, so it's a Buffalo Trace product. Everybody's pretty familiar with it if you're familiar with bourbons. But if you're new to the game, so this is their wheated mash bill, which replaces the rye in the mix with wheat. So it usually makes a more fruity and a little bit sweeter note. If you're familiar with Maker's Mark, that's also a wheated mash bill. So
90 proof?
90 proof.
90 proof, so it's not over the top.
Right, should be really drinkable. And what I'm hearing about this when I do a little research is that Sazerac, which is now owned by Buffalo Trace, created this as a mixer. So mostly for mint juleps and for old fashions.
So if this is intended to be a mixer, why has this turned into like a sipper because of the rarity of it? Do people enjoy sipping this?
Yes.
Really? Well, yes to which one?
Yeah, all of those.
Yes,
all of
to
those.
all
So
of it.
people
Wow.
liked it so much, the demand got so high for it that it's become one of their allocated products now.
No kidding.
So it's one of the tougher to find. Now, this is the easiest of the Weller products to find. You can go up the chain of Weller products to get Antique 107. Build Your Own Bourbon was a big one that's out on secondary now. And the Weller 12 year, which is hugely expensive on secondary and really hard to find. That's like a unicorn. Weller 12 and Antique 107 are both really tough.
Mr. Chaz here, through discovery of about 20 minutes ago, found out he's never had an Eagle Rare.
Never had an Eagle Rare, so
we'll have to compare this to Eagle Rare in a minute. I was watching somebody last night who was talking about how he's got about a quarter left in an Eagle Rare bottle, and he refuses to drink it because he hasn't seen an Eagle Rare bottle in over 3 years.
I think we're lucky in our area.
We must be really lucky. Eagle Rare is one of the bottles that I have 100% confidence I can find fairly easily.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I'm not too concerned about it. I do try to find one before I replace it, but anyways, back to
the Weller.
So, all right, who wants to go on the nose? It's your bottle.
Okay, I'll start.
You start. You're the hero of the show.
I get a
there.
very sweet nose. So I'm new to the bourbon game, but the more I experience Buffalo Trace products, like the regular Buffalo Trace bourbon, Eagle Rare, this, Blanton's, they all have a fruity, upfront fruity note on the nose for me. So that's what I'm getting a lot of, just cherry and a lot of cherry, a little cinnamon maybe.
So when you say fruity, are you, like to me there's different classifications of fruit, like on the apple side, are you, where, like what fruit are you going? Like the tart, sweet?
Usually when I think of fruit notes, I'm going on the sweeter side.
Okay.
If it's a more sour, then I'll classify it more as a green apple type smell usually.
Yeah, okay.
This says cherry vanilla to me.
compromised already.
How's the nose on your shirt with that? How is that?
Let's mix it
Is
with
good?
some linen. That's brutal.
This bottle's so hard to find. Let's just spill it. Let's do that. That'll be great.
And on that note, what I'm getting right off the bat.
What do you get mixed with Matt?
Oh, God.
Musky.
Musky.
Musky oak.
Let's go back to dank.
Okay,
It's
Chaz,
too early to be compromised.
Yeah, it's like,
Chaz, what are you getting on the nose?
this is a hard bottle to find.
Often I don't get a strong. The first thing that I always sense when I do these nose tests is how much alcohol hits me right off the bat.
the proof note.
So this is a very nice, smooth proof. It doesn't sting your nose so much like wasabi would. I do get a hint of cherry, some of that oakiness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I, stir it and let it sit there and come up, just a hint, you're going to think I'm freaking crazy.
Yes.
Just a hint of nutmeg, maybe?
Okay. Baking
Just
spices?
just
Baking
a
spices?
hint.
Sure.
Just a hint of that. And yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's more on the sugary cherry.
Yeah, I'm getting
smell.
like straight up cherry vanilla.
Yeah.
I definitely get a cherry. Maybe a little bit of orange, a little bit. It smells very light, very light. Like this is not going to be.
You can catch caramel if you're. Off,
Yeah,
off
a
on
little
the
bit of
side
caramel. I'm surprised that this is a mixer because normally the mixers have some kind of like really potent flavor.
Well, if you compare this to a bullet, which we may later on as a
All right.
mixer, there's a little bit more of a sting
time?
later.
Yeah, I think taste time. Yeah, I definitely get a little more caramel now. All right, who wants to go first? Ooh, wow, that. Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Ooh, wow.
So, honestly, I'm getting a little more spice than I expected.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
For a weeded, I still get the fruity notes.
You're gonna think I'm insane when I say what I'm gonna say.
You are.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be a thing?
Yeah.
You're gonna think I'm f***ing insane. No. The fruit's there,
my
but
God.
it's in the back seat a little bit. Mid palate is a little more spice than I expected, but good. Good strong finish. It stays with you.
Oh yeah, it stays with.
I mean,
you.
for
still-
an 80 proof,
For what you get off the nose and what you're sensing, it packs a wallop right off.
yeah,
the,
good
the
good
bat.
finish.
So that was unexpected.
Yeah.
It was a nice strong hit, maybe a little stronger for you than expected. It's still there.
Yeah.
So my facial expressions weren't because of how strong it was. It was the very rapid changing flavors that I got. It was not normally when I drink something, I get an initial hit, and then over time, the lingering, it kind of slowly fades into. This one was like instant changes. And here's the crazy thing. So it was way sweeter than I thought. First of all, for me, spicier than I thought. I agree with you on that,
It's a
especially
lot
for a
spicier.
90 proof.
Yeah.
Now here's the crazy thing. You guys are gonna think I'm nuts. You've already down your whole thing, so you can't get this again. On the last
Another pour.
Oh no, I'm good
on
for
the
right
on
now.
the last retro hail, I get a salty pretzel.
Ooh,
It is
I gotta try that. I didn't work on
100%
that.
salty pretzel. Now that maybe that's the wheat coming through.
Could
Yeah,
be.
I'm gonna try that.
100% salty pretzel. You gotta wait a minute. Give it like maybe 10 seconds.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a pretzel in there, buddy.
No.
I mean, this is so good. Look at that.
I really like it.
I downed it without even thinking about
This
it.
is one of my favorite sips so far.
It's a good sip. It's a little
Sourdough pretzel. It's in there. It's in there.
Okay, yeasty.
yeasty.
I get that. I mean, I get that from most
Ooh,
bourbons.
you don't get
though.
that like sea salt, that really sharp sea salt, like as you're talking. Really?
Pardon us while Matt has a stroke.
That's just me. I'm the stroke guy.
Well, no,
there's
it's
there's
still
a
there.
huge salt. It's like ocean air coming out of your mouth.
I've just got to be suggestible.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're in the ocean now.
Okay,
Oh
it-
yeah. That's right. That's right.
It's on the really long finish.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
I see. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. It's like I dropped my pretzel in an ocean and I'm
Okay,
eating
hold on,
it.
wait. I might have you having a stroke.
Stroke. Compromise.
So
both.
he disagrees.
I disagree.
Okay,
Now,
I get it.
It has a good, strong, lingering
Man,
It does.
great
bourbon
finish.
Yeah.
hit.
Great finish.
Great spice. A little overwhelming for what you smell right off the bat. That's
I'll
my
give you
only
that.
thing.
It's definitely punchier
punchier. Yes.
than you would think. And
Yeah.
like we were saying earlier about being a mixer,
Yeah.
that would cut through.
Yeah. That's okay. Now I get it.
Yeah.
As a mixer, this would cut through definitely.
But man, I don't want to mix
so
that bottle.
spicy.
I can't find them.
I can see why this would be a mixer. It's so spicy. I didn't expect it
And
to
it's
be.
a wheated bourbon, which is not supposed to carry that much spice.
Maybe that's why you're tasting the pretzel.
Yeah. So yesterday we had the Redemption. That was a solid wheated bourbon.
That was much
sweeter and smoother than this,
smoother
yeah.
than this. Much sweeter.
Yeah.
and
Y'all are
smoother.
drinking bourbon without me?
It was extracurricular activity.
Man,
Yeah.
I feel like I've been cheated
this
on.
bottle, my cork in this bottle disintegrated, so I had to move it to smaller bottles. But this is what we had the other day.
Yeah.
See, wheated bourbon.
Yeah, I
But
remember.
We'll have to try that.
now
too.
here's the thing. Okay, so if we were grading this,
Ooh.
so $39. How do we want to grade this? Based on what you paid for it, or based on people being able to find it and sourcing it?
Well, speaking as someone who really enjoyed that drink, I
Yeah.
really liked it. I still don't think I would go much over what I paid.
So if somebody came to you and said, here's Weller, I'll sell to you for 50, you would say no? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe 50's
right,
a yes, but like
right.
everywhere on the secondary, this is $99.
So if I came to you and said, hey, I'll give you this bottle for 60, you'd still say no? Right.
Quit
See?
playing games.
No, hey, you put the line in the sand. I'm trying to see if you're holding to that. I think I would probably go $60 for that bottle.
I might go as high as 75, to be honest.
Wow.
But it's $89
I wouldn't pay
to
much more than
$99.
40. Now you're at 75.
But that's
such a
that's
cheap
if I
bastard.
had to get it secondary.
Yeah.
It was actually really fun to find it. I was really excited, so that's kind of fun for me.
What do we think overall?
I'm pleasantly surprised. It's more of a spice than I thought. I can see why this would be a mixer. I would probably sip this. Unfortunately, this is the first one I've ever seen. I mean, other than in videos. If I found it for 40, I'd buy it. Would I go secondary market for like whatever they're selling, 100 plus?
Would you?
Probably not.
I don't think I
No.
would. I mean, this falls in the category of another special
Yeah,
type of bourbon or whiskey
Yeah.
that you would share among good friends
yeah.
and keep that around. As a mixer, wow, that's up there with that $280.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not up there. It's not in the stratosphere of price ranges anyway. But yeah.
All right,
So
your final thoughts. Sorry.
my final thoughts. I'm very happy with it. I had high expectations going in, and it met my expectations. Would I pay the $89 or $99 the secondary is asking for? No. I'm going to ask for it every time I go in and look for something allocated. I'm going to try to find this.
Yeah.
So that's probably the best praise I can give it, and I won't use it as a mixer. No way. I'll sip this.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
I mean, I would love to try it with a cube. Eventually, but not right now.
All right, so bypass.
Oh, buy all day.
I would buy it.
I'll buy it.
Yeah, for the right price, I'd buy it.
For the right price.
Cool.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and catch us on the next one.